extroverted has nothing to do with being good at talking, okay? Extrovert are people that recharge their batteries when they are with someone. Introverted people are people that, like, if you're around someone, you get tired. Like, you're just like, oh, I'm getting tired of this. But an extrovert are like, you recharge from the people around you. The more, like, if you have people around you, you actually feel better. That's literally what Google said. So, I don't know. My social battery doesn't fry that fast. But I think, honestly, I think I'm ambiverted more than I am extroverted. It's like, so not you. I like hanging out with people. Oh, you wanna do the, what is it? Apa sih? ENTP stuff? MBTI? Test. MBTI personality. Okay, I will take the MBTI personality test by 16 personalities. Let's take this free personality test that is 100% accurate. Well, not really, but people like to take their MBTIs, right? So, okay, you know what, chat? I'm gonna ask you this question. Fuck. You regularly make new friends.
Don't forget to screenshot the results so you don't lose your $20.
That was one time, man. Viewers, but guys, you're my friends. Strongly disagree? Do one for yourself. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. You regularly make new friends. I would say like middle. I think I would say middle because I don't think I'm like regularly about it. Like I do. Like, for example, like people that I just met, if your vibe is good enough, like if I think like, oh, your vibes are good, right? I'll be like, all right, I like you. And then I'll just talk to you. But I'll just say like middle. 'Cause I do actually talk to people. I just don't, not on stream. That's the difference. So I don't know. I'll just say middle. Be honest. Okay, I will be honest. Complex and novel ideas excite you more
Don't
than...
read chat while answering this so they don't bias you.
Okay. Chat, I'm gonna answer this the way I think, okay? I'm gonna ignore chat. So, I'm gonna answer this how I think fits.
Didn't it take you 6 months to interact with Numi, and she had to interact first?
The thing is, chat, I was nervous about Numi, okay? Yeah, don't sway my opinion. I'll just say middle. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward. What the fuck does that mean? Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. Hard, better than normal. Yes. Yes. I like that. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. What resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments? Am I stupid or I just can't understand what they're saying? You feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual... Am I just an idiot? Oh my god, today I realized I might just not understand. Resonate more than factual. Resonate more than factual. No, disagree. I like factual arguments. Disagree, right? Yes. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. Usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Actually, though. For content, no. But I would say, personally, yes. A little. Oh. I thought that was over. I was like, oh, okay. That was fast. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself
If someone is
daunting.
trying to convince you of something, you're more likely to agree with them if their argument is based on how the thing is related to you and your emotions, instead of the facts of the situation.
Oh, no. I like facts more. This is me as a person, okay? This is me as a person off stream, mostly. But no joke, chat. I know this sounds crazy because I get rage baited so fast. It's the lion and the monkey. But I am actually usually the monkey, not the lion. Real and true. Real and true, guys. I swear. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Yeah. Kinda. Quite. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before deadline. Actually, okay. Effectively? No. But completing them before deadline, yes. Yes, actually, I'm quite good with deadline. But effectively? No. I am a procrastinator. I am the... One day before submission, I will do it very fast and very well. What is that? Oh, middle? Middle. People's stories and emotions speaks louder to you than numbers or data. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. This really fucking depends, bro. Like, this really fucking depends. Like, if it's just in a normal conversation, then yes. But if it's like as a decision, like life-changing decision maker, then no. Like, if I need to make a decision that's gonna like impact my life greatly or like the life of my loved ones, then no. But if it's just like a conversation, then yes. So maybe I'll just say like a little yes, mostly. Most of the time, kinda. You like to use organizing... Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. No. I have the ego the size of a monster. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Actually, yes, I do. That is true. I have done that multiple times. I have. But the thing is, I have to find you interesting first. If you're just a complete stranger, then no. But if I find you interesting, then yeah.
Even knew me.
You know what? I've said this before. She has. I did it with Tonki, actually. But with Numi, I will say this, chat. I'm pretty sure Numi's gonna be okay with it because I talked to her before, but I'ma be real, y'all. My first impression of Numi was not good. Like, I didn't have a first impression of Numi as like she's a bad person or anything. But when chat was like, oh, Michi, this is Numi, right? You guys showed me a fuck ton of clips and videos of her being very like overly sexual. So I thought that Numi is a very sexual person. I'm gonna be real, I don't find that like as like an interesting factor. If that makes sense? Like, I find it as like, oh, okay, we have nothing to relate
to you? You didn't walk up to her first.
No, actually, not true. They were all introduced to everybody once, but then I continuously walked up to Tonki. But then over time, I realized like that's not true. You know what I mean? Like, her being overly sexual was like it's not who she is. And then after I got to know Numi more, she's a very interesting person. But beforehand, my first impression of Numi was like, I mean, you guys literally showed me CPR, clips of Numi moaning, clips of Numi.
You answered the opposite of what you meant on mistake question, I think.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Yes, I know. I'm joking. Was joking. Even a small mistake can cause you... Yeah, of course I fucking do. I'm a very low esteem person. Are you insane? But my first impression was CPR, moaning, mommy voice, sexual noises, her talking about her sexual experiences. So I'm like, these are multiple clips of her very sexual. And I don't really find that as like something I'm like, oh, this one's interesting. You know, it's like, oh, okay, sex.
It's how Numi gets clipped, but it's not representative of how she actually is, even on stream.
That's after I realized, like, after I knew who Numi was, I was like, damn, the clips did her really fucking dirty, bro. Because like Numi's a very interesting and kind person, and she's very complicated too. I really like her, but first impression, right? Like this, walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. At that time, I honestly did not find Numi as like too interesting because I was like, oh, she's just very horny and I don't know what we could even have in common. Because if you guys don't know this, I am very not sexual. So I'm like, we have nothing in common, to be honest. So I'm not very, like, my interest ain't peaked, you know? But over time, I'm like, oh my god, she's really fucking interesting. And now I can't stop talking to her, man. You're not too interested in discussions about various interpretation of creative works. No. I like those. I like talking. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action. What the fuck does that mean? You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action. Okay, I'm gonna sound really stupid, right? I think the most... I don't know. I don't think. Fuck. I don't know. I go with the vibe. What option is that? Like, sometimes the vibe goes with facts. Sometimes the vibe goes with feelings. I don't know. I don't think that much. I just go with the vibes. Like, whatever... No, you're obsessed with making sure people are unhappy. Aren't unhappy.
Next action. If it'll hurt people, you still do it. Or you're worried about hurting people.
I think... Okay. this is my opinion. I think like there always is another way. You know, there is no such thing as the only best choice needs to hurt someone else. The best, actual best choice is an option where every party can win and no one gets hurt. So I don't know. I don't know. What does that mean? But that is also a fact, though. That is also a fact. Like what does that mean? Sometimes the truth has to hurt. No, sometimes the truth has to hurt. Yes, but shit, I don't know. Maybe I'll say like a little no, because sometimes yes. But like I'll put in the middle. I'll put in the middle. Middle. It really depends. It really fucking depends. Like, if let's say someone hurts me, and then you know, like they're crying. Let's say someone betrayed me, right? And they apologize and they're crying. I feel like I would prioritize facts over that. You know, I wouldn't be like, oh, but you're sad. You know, I'd be like, okay, well, you did betray me though, so I'll keep that in mind. You know what I mean? But if it's like, oh, if I want to be more successful, I'll do this, but I'll hurt someone, then I'll just fail. Like, I don't mind failing. It's fine. It's whatever. It's one of those, so I'll put it in the middle. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. Yes, the vibes. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on... You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Rarely worry. You are crazy. You are fucking crazy. People you meet, bro. I worry even if we're like friends for 6 years. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. Yeah, I do. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. Yeah, I do. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. You prioritize being sensitive over being... What does this mean? Oh, saying the hard truth. Yes. Quite true. Quite true. I don't like saying the hard truth. I feel bad. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Yes, I do. You are prone to worrying. Actually, maybe in the middle. In the middle. Some things I don't want to know. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Prone is like all the time, right? Like often, or like high risk. Yes, okay. You are high risk, or bound to worrying that things will take a turn for the worst. No? Wait, yes? I don't know. A little? Because I worry that things will take a turn for the worst, but like... I don't know, maybe? Wait, worry that things will take a turn for... I mean, I think about it often, but not for too long. You know what I mean? Does that matter? Like, I don't let it eat me up at night. But I think it does cross my mind. Sometimes. You doom post? Well, not doom post, but sometimes like, oh, I'm having such a great day. What if it's gone? You know, it's like, oh, I like what I have now. What if I lose it? It's like, it always slips in and I'm like, nah. It's like that. I go like, oh, what if it's gone? Nah. That's always, so I'll just say like, a little agree. Yeah, I had to read chat. I don't understand this anymore. I was like, chat, I'm gonna read it. And I'm reading and I'm like, guys, what does this mean? You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. Actually, not really. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. Yes. I'm not good at writing. I will say yeah for... no for solitary hobbies. Because a lot of the things I like to do is when people are around me. I don't like doing something alone. It's boring. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. No. No. Not really. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. I'm really not looking like a good person right now, y'all. I'm not looking like a good person. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. Proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. No. Not really. I don't know. I'm not looking like the best person. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Yes? Yes. Yes. A little yes. Sometimes if it's too awkwardly quiet, I'll start the conversation by being like, "Hi, Michi." But if someone starts it first, I will greatly appreciate that. But if not, then I will do it. It's fine. Your mood can change very quickly. Oh, this is not fair. I have a mental problem. You bitch. That's not fair. Oh, I have a mental problem. So why am I supposed... My mood can change very quickly. Well, no, because I take meds for those. So no. my meds keep me in one mood for the majority of the day, and the other for the other. So I don't know. You're not easily swayed by emotional arguments. You're not easily swayed by emotional arguments. What I mean? Rage baited? Oh, you're not easily rage baited. I feel like I agree a little bit. Because I don't like arguments, honestly. So if I have an argument and someone instantly cries, I think I'll just quit. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. What is an ethical dilemma? Ethical. Oh, ethical? Ethical dilemma. You enjoy debating ethical dilemma. I do like debating. Not arguing, though. But what is an ethical dilemma? Trolley problem. I do actually. I do a little bit. I do. You usually prefer to be around others than on your own. Yes. Not all the time. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Or like hypothetically kind of a situation. Right? Theoretical is hypothetically. Okay. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly... No. I love hypothetical scenarios. Oh my god, I do. I love that shit. It's like if I'm like, okay, Chad, hypothetically, if the world were to end tomorrow, what would you do today? I fucking love those. It's like, oh... I know some people hate it. I know Yusan hates it, but like... I love those. It's like, oh my god, yeah, what if the world ends tomorrow? Like, what are we gonna do today? It makes you really think. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. When facts and feelings conflict, yeah, I do. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. Yeah, a little bit. Sometimes. Shit. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. No ragrats? Oh, I be ragratting, brother. I ragrat all the time. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. Alright, friends. Me looks at chat because you are friends. Do you think I'm lively and outgoing? No, I am dead and not outgoing. No, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Okay, now fuck all of you. I don't know. Lively and... Wait, Donkey, Ari, are you in chat? I'm asking them. Donkey, Ari, are you in chat? Am I lively and outgoing? What do you think? Donkey, yes, why? The website asked. Would you describe me as lively and outgoing? Yes, kind of. I'll put it like that then. I'll trust Donkey. Donkey says yes, kinda. So a little bit. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. Yes. Yes. You usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impression. Dude, these questions hurt my head, bro. What does this even mean? You usually base your choices on objective facts. Facts over emotion. Not really. A little? Emotional impression. Motherfucker, what is that? Facts or vibe? Oh, vibe. Vibe. Maybe. A little bit more. You like to have a to-do list for each day. No. You rarely feel insecure. Okay. Look away. You avoid making phone calls. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Yes, I like that. You can easily connect with people you have just met. Yeah, I'd say in the middle. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. No, I actually just give up, Loki. Actually, that is true. If I have a plan and they get interrupted, I would literally just give up. So like, yeah, that is true. You're still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Let me think about a mistake I made a long time ago. Yeah, that bothered me. Quite so. You are not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. No, I like that. I like that a lot. Aware? Oh no. Your emotions control you more than you control them. This is also, oh my god, chat. I want you to know, unmedicated, yes. With meds, no. Literally, I have to. My meds are this, is for this. So what am I? Okay, medicated, right? Your emotions control you more than you control them. No, because I take meds. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than what is most logical or efficient. Yes. Answer unmedicated. I want you to know I have not gone like completely unmedicated for years. So I honestly don't know who I used to be. I'm gonna be so real with you. I have no idea who I used to be. Because that person is like, either I'm a better person or I've just been treated for too long. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent effort. Yes. I like that. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it'll take them to feel disappointed in you. What are these motherfucking... Is this like... What the fuck is this shit? What the hell? What kind of personality test is this shit? Too numb? No, when people are like aware... Honestly, I like myself completely unmedicated, chat. Because for those that don't know, I have big penis disorder. That's just what it is. I actually do. I do. But... I did not like the person I was when I was unmedicated. It was very annoying. Ever since I took my meds, a lot of trial and error happened. Now, I think my meds work really well for me. So, I don't know. I like the person that I am now. I'm happy. I can finally start appreciating the world and not everything feels like static blur, you know? So, I kind of like it. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. Stop! You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. No! Absolutely not! I would go insane! You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. To be or not to be? No. I like to be or not to be questions. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than to quiet, intimate places. No. That is weird. I like intimate places. I think it's nice to have a nice conversation with people. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Right. Far left. Okay, I'll put a middle left. Sometimes I think, okay, after everything I've experienced, I try to think a little bit more. You often
They're
feel
talking
overwhelmed.
about Myco, aren't they?
You often feel overwhelmed. Okay, I'm gonna answer something, chat, but this is gonna be really fucking bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. The immersion. Chat, what do I do? I feel overwhelmed quite often, yeah. But it's fine because I am very, very delusional. So that helps a lot. It really does. Sometimes when you're overwhelmed, like you lie to yourself. Anyways, it really does help. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Fuck! You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. Yes. You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. Middle? Because I don't like making a choice. You struggle with deadlines. No. Absolutely not, actually. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Actually... Okay, I'm gonna say something really fucking insane. Really insane right now. I'm gonna say something really fucking insane right now. A little bit, yes. Like, oh, I would say a little bit, yes. Because hear me out, chat. Hear me out. I think, this is my mentality, honestly. Okay. I think eventually I am going to die. It depends on whether I die happy or not. So by the end of the day, it will work out for me. Because I will I'll be dead anyway. So in a weird morbid way, I think things will work out for me. It's like it's gonna be the same way. Right? Is that the question? No? Things will work out for you, like it'll happen anyway. No? I don't know. Maybe I'm not reading the question right. Prediction. Michi is immortal. It's over. I don't know. I think like I don't know. Is that what the question is asking? Because I don't know, as long as I don't have to do this forever, I'll be fine. Because like, let's be real with you, chat. Like, shit's fun and all, but I don't want to be learning and growing forever. Like, I want to be learning and growing until the day I die. But the day I die gives like a pause, you know, like there's an end to it. So I'm gonna learn and grow as much as I can until I die. That sounds so fucking bad. That sounds so dark, but I don't mean it that way. It gives me hope. That I'm like, sometimes when I feel exhausted and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, yeah, you can. It's like, yeah, you can. You know, like the fact that you're not dead yet means you can. I have that. Oh, that's like the mentality I have, which is really weird.
Point where I try not to stress about things too much because bad or good, it is still gonna happen.
Exactly. I have this mentality where it's like, every time I'm about to give up, I'm like, you know what? If I wake up the next day, the world thinks I can handle it. So then I wake up the next day and I'm like, all right, the world thinks I can handle it. Then, all right, I'll try my best. Like, if you can do something to fix the problem, then do it. If you can't do anything to fix the problem, then why stress about it? It's not like you can do anything to begin with. So, that... Oh no! I doxed myself! I'm a woman! What do you mean by that? You're telling me you made me fucking all vulnerable and I'm never trusting a website ever again. I'm not even allowed a personality, man. That's messed up. Oh my god, that's insane. Okay, you know what? That question about do you get rage baited easily? Yes, I do. I get rage baited. You know, fuck you. My personality, am I an extrovert? Am I an introvert? No. Am I an ambivert? No. I am a secret fourth other thing, right? If anyone ever asks, are you extroverted or introverted? I'll just say, I am the chimpanzee. That is what I am. You are the lion and I am the chimpanzee. All right, I'm the monkey sitting there thinking very calmly. And then you are the lion screaming at me. Yeah, because I refuse to be rage baited. I am rage baiting you. I'm thinking very quietly. Yeah.
A few moments later.
Here. So, shout out, by the way, Valar, for watching the VOD and retaking the test, basically, because I couldn't. But this is the result. I told you! I'm an extrovert. I am an ENFP according to the website. You are a vibrant force of enthusiasm, and idealism. Your mind is a constant whirlwind of ideas and possibilities, each more exciting than the last. You approach life with an infectious energy that draws others to you. Your charisma and genuine interest in people, making you a natural... Your curiosity knows no... Me not reading. Vivid imagination allows you potential and opportunity where others might not. Oh, I'm a dreamer. Oh, I'm a dreamer with a mission. Okay, driven by a deep-seated desire to make the world a better place. Okay, I like that. I'm an extra fart. But according to the website, I am extroverted. I am suka ngide. Yeah, true. I am a delusional. That's what I am. Exactly. I am extrovert. So this is according to the website. I am extroverted. Because I am. I do like being with people. I like being surrounded by people. I know people are like, that's not true. I actually do like being surrounded with people. It doesn't make me tired. I think that's also one of the reasons like I can yap for hours and hours. Because I do like spending time with people. Better than being alone. I feel like the moment I'm alone, I become more negative as a person and the dark thoughts kind of creep in and I get really sad.